Karim, what does the evolution of work look like?
Evolution of work, with or without AI. I think evolution of work, okay, from work as we know it, starting with the workplace, we've seen it. The pandemic changed it all. We went from in office to 100% remote, now to some kind of a hybrid. And I think that's what's about to take over. I think the hybrid workplace model is here to stay. You do the productive work remote, you do collaborative work in office. With AI, the future of work is pretty much everybody's gonna get an assistant, and the assistant name is AI, and you either learn how to deal with your assistant and make your assistant part of your day-to-day, making your productivity better, or you don't, and you'll have to find yourself most likely behind the curve on your job.
I think the pandemic really changed things up. I think we were already going down the trajectory of embracing remote work. We already started to see that a little bit in the workforce by demand of the workforce. So the workforce was demanding it from the employer, and the employer was reluctantly giving it to them, right? I think, again, the pandemic basically put that on overdrive. Everybody goes home to work, and we have to embrace remote work and deal with what the ramifications of it look like. I think the evolution of work will be more like integrated work life, where you're working, but you're also doing your life stuff. What does that look like? Embracing technology proactively as an employee, not only it being pushed down by the employer, but as an employee proactively saying, hey, wait a minute, I have to do these 20 things and I want to do them in record time so I can get back to doing what I love to do, which is snuggle with my kids or, drink wine with my husband, right? So they should embrace these AI tools, like you just mentioned, AI assistants or telecommunication software that makes you faster, better, more efficient. And remote work is here to stay. I know that there's a lot of back to office policies, but I mean, the reality is that we're probably not going to be pre-pandemic levels of where everybody just goes to the office. There's going to be some type of hybrid going on. And just to finish off, I think employers also are going to have the burden or the responsibility to create a holistic workplace where like you're trying to do self-care and community type of work, where it's like they are not just coming to work to do a job, they're coming to work to actually have a purpose. And I think that that's what the not only the millennials, but the Generation X and all the other new generations that are going to be coming into the workforce, they're not going to they're not going to take what their mamas used to take. They're not going to take what their daddies used to take. They want a different type of workforce, and the employer needs to start looking at what that would look like.
I hope you like what you've seen today. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. See you next time.